My name is James Blackburn. I live and work in the American Southwest. As a result, I have the good fortune to be able to travel to a variety of beautiful locations. As a professional filmmaker, I document my life through video adventures and I share them with the world. Stay tuned as I travel through the world of movies and the beautiful outdoors. Thanks for watching the James Blackburn Experience.
Chapter 6, Layover Day, and Jasper Canyon Hike. Good morning, folks. Welcome to day 6 of 7 here on the Green River. Another layover day, pure gold. Slept in a little later and then relaxed around camp for a while. I love a layover day. There's no rush to do anything. It's all about slowing down and enjoying the moments. We even had some time to do some board gaming at this camp. Today was starting off great. The weather was perfect, and we could relax and later go on a hike.
Alright, so yesterday we did have a gentle rainstorm for a little bit, but then it got really intense and the winds were horrible. So a lot of my stakes were getting ripped out of the ground, and while I was inside the tent, it was caving in on the inside on me. So after the storm was done, I went around and put all these rocks where I have a stake at, just in case we get another storm, which is unlikely, but you want to make sure that these things are weighted down properly, because that was a little scary yesterday when the wind's blowing this thing in on me and stakes are coming out of the ground, and yeah, it was pretty intense. The hill.
I decided to go on a morning walkabout and just explore and enjoy some sunshine. While I was doing this, I saw these little critters. They were everywhere and very curious about me. I kept my distance, but it was neat to see this and even capture a couple of nice moments. They did not seem too scared as long as I stayed away. They were definitely watching me and doing a nice job keeping guard.
There's dozens of these things down here. I thought they were chipmunks, but I'm not 100% certain because of the long skinny tail, but I must have stumbled onto an area where they live, because there's just dozens of them. Just a minute ago, one walked up 6 feet away from me, just stared me in the face for a minute, and then wandered off. There's 2 of them right on top of the rock. Little tiny things, too. Dozens and dozens of these critters in here going about their morning business. And every morning when they wake up, this is what they see. How incredible is that? That little tiny chipmunk, or whatever kind of creature this is, has been popping up on different rocks for the last few minutes and just staring at me. It's very curious, probably not 100% certain what my intentions are, which are just to get video. It just took off, there he goes. But yeah, my intentions are just to get video. I'm not here to harm anyone. I knew there were some ruins back here, but I didn't know they were this close to camp. Right there in the center of the frame, you can see a built wall with an opening inside. So let's go up and take a closer look. However, we are going to tread lightly so we don't damage or hurt anything in the process. But yeah, let's go check it out. Another chipmunk. Wow, that is really built up inside there. Talk about some good masonry work. This could be 1,000 years old or more. I'm not 100% certain, but wow. You can see camp is right down there. And then right up here is this. Pretty neat. Footsteps of history right here. It's really well built and preserved. I have no clue how old it is, but I'll try to find out more information online. I'll add some voiceover in if I learn anything, but yeah, check that out. That is neat. Yeah, it's not really safe to climb up there, so I'm not going to do that and look inside. Plus, you probably should keep your distance when you're looking at historic sites like this anyway, but yeah. Like I said, you can see there's not really a good, safe way to get up there. Most likely, historically, this was probably a granary. Store food in there and stuff like that, because I can see inside a little bit. There's no fire scarring and it's too small really to live in, so it was probably to store food, keep the critters away if they could. Alright, there you go, folks. Footsteps of history right there. Very cool. Really digging being here and just being a part of this beautiful environment, plus having the history here as well. That's just an extra bonus.
I could not find a lot about these ruins online. There are a few pictures, but not much about the history or even the name. In the guidebook, it shows a picture of this and only says, Ruins at Jasper Canyon. Anyway, I was honored to be here and see all this. Amazing.
And then we began our hike into the heart of Jasper Canyon. It's going to be an amazing day.
The hiking was easy and the scenery was stunning. What a great place to have a layover day. As we explored further up the canyon, it got more and more beautiful.
Some tall rocks here, folks. I mean, these things are huge. We're hiking back into the canyon now. If I'm not mistaken, up in there is where Matt filmed the waterfall a few years ago during a flash flood. Pretty neat. This is kind of neat. There was definitely some water in here at one point. As all this mud dried and cracked, it's a little reserve that fills up occasionally.
Soon we arrived at a place Matt calls the Hobbit Holes. This place was neat. Years of water dripping from the top created all these holes in the rock. It made for a wonderful and beautiful artwork. Plus, it was in the shade and the air was nice and cool. Perfect place and time to hang out and relax. I wish I could describe what it's like to visit a place like this, but words can't do it justice. You have to come here for yourself and experience it firsthand. Then you'll know what I mean.
I've only seen videos and photos of this place, and all of them are awesome, but here in person, even better. This is really neat, Matt. Thank you for bringing me here.
What a grand adventure we were having. The canyon would end at a cool place that I had seen in videos before, but this was my first time being here in person, and it's so much better. I was really enjoying this hike, and this day felt like a true gift. Sitting in the shade in Jasper Canyon and taking it all in. This place was very spiritual for me, and the feeling I had was almost overwhelming. It felt like I was connecting to an electrical current running straight out of the universe.
All right, folks, it is such a pleasure having a layover day because there's no rushing. We could go do a hike to the back of Jasper Canyon there. I got to share all that with you. It was beautiful. And now we're back at camp, take a little break here, and I'm going to maybe get a board game out. All right, folks, it's a little later in the day, about 1:30 p.m. Still incredibly beautiful out here. And I am back at my tent because I'm going to start pre-packing some gear because we have to get an early start tomorrow to make it down to the confluence. In case you're wondering what the confluence is, that's where the Green River dumps into the Colorado River. And that is where we are meeting the outfitter in the morning. But right now I'm back here. I'm going to pull everything out of the tent that I don't need tonight, pre-pack it, and get it down in the boat just to get a head start on it.
Then I heard a guitar coming from the river, and I stopped to listen.
All right, folks, after a leisurely afternoon after the hike, I came back to the tent here and I was going to organize, but I just laid down and crashed out for a little bit. Got a little battery powered fan in there, and that's really nice. And now I am going to start pulling gear out of here and kind of pre-organize for tomorrow morning because we got to get an early start. Got my solar charger going there. It's charging a battery for charging the phone. And right now I have this big tote of stuff I got to go through, and I always bring this tarp with me, so I'm going to put everything out on there and just kind of look at what's here and prep it and get it ready for the boat. Okay, tarp is gone, gear is reorganized, everything's put back into here, and in the tent I have my backpack and my dry sack ready to go. I'll show you those here in a little bit, but yeah, beautiful day, wonderful place. I love how this view is the same but different every time you look at it. Just absolutely amazing.
I felt better about being organized and much closer to being ready to go. Now time for some dinner. Tonight was Frito pie that I made. A simple meal, but definitely comfort food and very yummy. A little while later, a big group came down the river and set up camp on this temporary island. I had a feeling they were shooting for camp at Jasper Canyon, but found it taken already when they got here. But nonetheless, they found a nice spot and set up camp quickly. And they were very quiet neighbors. We hardly even noticed that they were there. And I hope we were quiet for them as well. And yes, another amazing southwest sunset. I never get tired of seeing this. Holy wow. I wish I was a painter. Campfire experience on day 6 of 7 here in the Green River in Utah. Today was a true gift yet again, and I'm very thankful to be here. Thanks to the entire team for making this a wonderful trip.
It's so beautiful, so nice. So I'm going to sign off here and say, love, love, hate, hate. Take care of each other.
Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Remember folks, life is beautiful if you know where to look.
Keep your eyes, your heart, and your mind open. It just might lead you somewhere special. Thank you for watching the James Blackburn Experience. Please check out my channel for over 1,000 additional video adventures.
Purple Martians. All right, that's perfect.